Hey everyone, welcome to this session. In this session, we will discuss about inheritance in Java. So let us start with our presentation. Okay, so what is inheritance? Before that, we'll discuss class and object. Then we'll discuss what is inheritance and types of inheritance. Okay, so let us start with class and object. So what is class? Class is nothing but the blueprint or template that defines the structure or behavior of any object. Okay, so first of all, let me explain what is object. Object is nothing but the any real world entity which will have some properties and attributes. Okay, so let me take one example, real world example, that is car have some attributes and properties, like car can have color, it will have number of tires, number of seat, right, mileage. These are the attributes of car. Okay, what are the properties? Car can run. Okay, car can have diesel engine or petrol engine. These are the properties means the things which will describe in functions, or we can say methods, okay, which we call it as behavior or properties. And attributes are data, like how many number of seats are there, what is the color, okay, what is the brand. These are the attributes. Okay, so the class is blueprint which describes these properties for the object. Okay, I hope you understand the concept of uh, class and object. Let us move ahead. Okay, one example is given here, car. Okay, this is class which describes the attributes, like what is the brand, what is the manufacturing year. Okay, then methods which displays brand and related information about the car, right? So in method we describe behavior, whereas in attribute we define data related to that particular object. Okay, how to use that object or create an object of this class? Okay, so for creating the object you can use the name of that class, then object name equal to new, this keyword to assign new memory location for this car, and this is the constructor of this class. Okay, we'll discuss it later. Then using this dot operator we can access these properties, right, brand, year, and this display info. This is method, right? We can access those properties and attribute using this dot operator. Okay, so let us move ahead with inheritance in Java. So now what is inheritance? Okay, inheritance is a mechanism in object oriented programming language where a child class, or you can say subclass, okay, acquires the properties and behaviors of parent class. Suppose we have one car, okay, car object or car class. In car class we have properties like brand, then company name or manufacturing year, and display info. Okay, as we discussed earlier, these are the properties of car class. Okay, we need to create another class having same properties. Okay, which will have it's the same properties like manufacturing year, brand, and display info, but some more properties we need. Okay, suppose one example is we need to create a class for Tata. Okay, Tata company cars, you know, right? So Tata car will have properties of this car plus its own properties and attributes. Okay, this is the inheritance, mean we are deriving some properties from another class. Okay, this is called as inheritance in Java. So to implement this inheritance we need to use the extends keyword, okay, used to implement inheritance between class. So if we need to inherit the properties of car to Tata, what will write? Class Tata extends car. Okay, this is the syntax for it. Okay, parent class. What is parent class? The class whose properties and methods are inheritance. Okay, here car class is parent class and Tata class is child class. Okay, child class is the class that inherits the properties from parent class. Got it? Okay, now types of inheritance in Java. In Java we have three types of inheritance. First is single inheritance, second is multiple inheritance, third is hierarchical inheritance. Okay, so what is simple inheritance? Let us discuss. A single inheritance, a class inherits from single parent class. Okay, here one parent class is there, one child class is there, one base class or one derived class you can say, or one super class, one subclass we can say. Okay, so here one more example is given. Suppose we have class animal which have behavior eat. Okay, and or you can say method eat, system dot out dot println animal eats food. Okay, then we need to inherit that eat property in some other animal like dog particularly. So we are creating another class named as dog and extending the property of animal in this dog class. Okay, and dog can have its own properties also. So along with this bark property, this dog can have properties of animal eat also. Okay, so here in the main class you can see we are creating the object of this dog, and using this dot operator we are inheriting this bark as well as this eat property from animal class. Okay, we can use both the properties, which is access parent class method, access child class method. Okay, this dog can access its own properties as well as its parent class properties also. Okay, and what will be the output? Output will be this animal eats food, then the dog barks. Okay, next is multi-level inheritance. Okay, so what is multi-level inheritance? Where child class is inherited from another child class. Okay, means multiple levels are there. One single level inheritance is there, and from the derived class of that inheritance we are deriving another class. Okay, see here class animal is there which have property eat, then one more class is there which is mammal. Okay, which extends animal. Means what? This eat property is inherited to this mammal class, and this mammal have some property like walk. Okay, and from this mammal we are extending this dog. Means the properties of animal is inherited to the mammal, and mammal's properties are inherited to this dog. Means this dog can have walk as well as eat property. Okay, so here in main class you can see we are creating the object of dog, and using this object of dog we are using the properties of dog itself, then its parent class mammal's property is walk, and the grandparent property which is bark, sorry eat. Okay, this eat. So we can access the properties of all three of these classes. This is called as multi-level inheritance. Okay, then next on last inheritance type, multiple child classes inherited from single parent. It is called as hierarchical inheritance. Okay, so just like tree. Okay, if you see here from one stem only in tree we can have multiple branches. Like that, from one class only we can have multiple subclasses or multiple child classes. This is called as hierarchical inheritance. See here, this is one animal class. Okay, from this animal class we are extending or inheriting the multiple classes for dog also and cat also. You can see dog can have its own property like bark, and cat can have its own property meow. But as we are extending same class animal in both the classes, so this dog can have properties of itself plus this animal, and this cat can also have property of itself plus property of animal. Means we are extending the same class in multiple classes. So this is hierarchical inheritance. See here, we are creating the object of dog. Using the dog we can call the eat property of this animal. Okay, which is parent class, plus dog dot bark, means it function or method of itself. Okay, and this for this cat also we can call the property of parent as well as its own properties. Okay, so this is the hierarchical inheritance. So thank you for joining the session. I hope you liked the session. We'll meet in the next session. Till then, bye bye and happy learning.